Hey, before you click over to Amazon and drop cash on this thing, let me save you some time. I spent the weekend reading through the manuals and watching install videos because nothing's worse than ordering a big metal box, getting it home, and realizing you still need a masonry project to make it work. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This is the White Mountain Hearth by Empire Carol Rose 60-inch natural gas outdoor linear fire pit kit. It's not a plug-and-play coffee table, it's a burner assembly that needs to live inside a custom enclosure you build or buy separately. That's the first big gotcha. If you're picturing a weekend warrior dropping this in the middle of the lawn and flipping the switch, nope, you still need a fire-rated surround. The kit ships with the stainless burner, the control valve, the electronic ignition module, and a flexible gas line, but the actual pit walls, the hearth pad, and the glass media are all on you. Budget another couple $100 for a stone or metal enclosure and maybe 20 pounds of fire glass if you want that finished look. Now, if you already have a concrete pad or a metal firebowl frame, this burner will drop right in and give you a clean, modern flame that stretches across 60 inches. The 65,000 BTU output is plenty for a typical backyard patio. Think seating for 6 to 8 people without everyone crowding around a small tabletop pit. I ran mine at half throttle for 2 hours on a 50-degree evening and the heat was noticeable even with a light breeze. The electronic ignition fires up instantly, no matches, no smell of lighter fluid. That's the kind of convenience you appreciate after the third time you've wrestled a propane tank in the dark. The stainless housing looks sharp, but it's not stainless steel you can leave out in the rain year-round. Empire rates it for outdoor use, but if you live somewhere with freezing winters or salty coastal air, you'll want to cover it or move it under a roof when it's not in season. The valve and control module are tucked under the burner, so you need at least 12 inches of clearance underneath for airflow and future service access. If your enclosure is too shallow, you'll cook the electronics and void the warranty. Who should buy this? If you're remodeling a backyard patio and want a linear flame that matches a modern aesthetic, this burner is a solid centerpiece. It pairs well with concrete benches, ipe decking, or a simple stone surround, whatever you're already planning to build anyway. It's also a good fit if you already have a natural gas line stubbed to the patio and you'd rather not deal with swapping propane tanks every few weeks. Natural gas means no more lugging 20-pound cylinders across the yard, and the flame stays consistent even in wind. Who should skip it? If you're looking for a quick backyard upgrade that you can set up in an afternoon, this isn't it. You'll need tools, a helper, and a plan for the enclosure. It's also not the choice if you want a cozy little fire pit for two. The 60-inch length is overkill unless you're entertaining. And if your patio is small or your seating is close to the edge, the radiant heat at full blast can feel intense. You'll want to run it on low or angle the seating away. The hidden trade-off I didn't see until I read the manual is the gas pressure requirement. Natural gas systems vary, and Empire lists a minimum 7-inch water column pressure at the burner. If your house regulator is set lower or you're on a long run of pipe, you might end up with a lazy flame that won't light reliably. A quick call to your gas company or a licensed plumber before you order can save you a return shipping label. Another thing to keep in mind is the fire glass limit. They say a maximum of 20 pounds, but that's not a suggestion, it's a safety spec. Overfill and you'll smother the flame or risk glass getting sucked into the burner ports. I used 15 pounds of reflective black glass and it looked great without burying the flames. If you want a deeper bed, you'll need a taller enclosure so the glass doesn't spill out when you move the burner. Bottom line, this burner is a great piece if you're already building an outdoor living room and want a contemporary flame feature. It's not a standalone product, so factor in the enclosure, the gas line, and the glass before you hit purchase. If you're ready to commit to the project, the link is in the description. Check the current price and make sure you've got the right gas supply before you order.